Wall Street closed sharply lower Thursday as Federal Reserve officials indicated an interest rate cut may not occur so soon. The Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq all fell between 1 and 1.5%. Stocks had been higher earlier in the day following U.S. jobless claims data that helped to underpin rate cut hopes. But Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kashkari said if inflation continues to stall, then no rate cuts may be required this year. And Richmond Fed President Thomas Barkin said there was still time for the clouds to clear on inflation before starting to cut rates. Attention now turns to the closely watched monthly jobs report due out Friday for clues on the timing of rate cuts. Gerard Chief Financial Officer Tim Chubb said he sees weakness in the labor market that could lead to an economic downturn.
In job openings, the quits rate, average hourly hours worked, all those are starting to soften. And so if that continues and it does start to pick up a little bit, these things tend to take some time. And, ultimately, looking at the unemployment rate, at 3.9%, up about, 0.5% from the cycle low of 3.4%, we're kind of put into a very, close point in the turning point of the cycle, which, would suggest that we were getting closer to the, impending start of a recession.
Stocks on the move included Levi Strauss, which jumped 12% after the apparel maker raised its annual profit forecast, citing savings from its recent cost-cutting measures and fewer discounts. And shares of ConAgra climbed 5% after beating sales and profit forecasts, as demand for its pantry staples and frozen food items recovered. Meanwhile, oil prices climbed after U.S. President Joe Biden called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza during a call with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that experts described as Biden's strongest rebuke towards Israel since the start of its war with Hamas.